A simple hello can reveal if a woman is secretly attracted to you. Psychology uncovers the surprising signs most men miss. Psychology has long been fascinated by the subtle ways humans express attraction, and one of the most underrated yet powerful indicators is the way a woman greets a man she's genuinely interested in. Greetings may seem simple on the surface, but when broken down through the lens of psychology, they reveal much more than polite manners. The tone of her voice, the warmth in her smile, and even the timing of her greeting can signal underlying attraction. Unlike overt flirtation, greeting behaviors are subconscious and often beyond deliberate control, which makes them far more reliable than rehearsed pickup lines or scripted compliments. If you learn how to recognize these subtle signals, you can decode a hidden world of attraction that most men overlook. When a woman is attracted to a man, psychology suggests her brain triggers micro behaviors that reflect excitement, anticipation, and interest. These behaviors often appear in her initial greeting because it's the first point of contact. For example, she may unconsciously adjust her posture, lean in slightly, or maintain eye contact longer than usual. These small, seemingly unimportant gestures can carry significant meaning when interpreted correctly. While most men focus on verbal cues, research shows that nonverbal greetings such as body orientation, facial expressions, and hand gestures are often much more accurate indicators of romantic or sexual interest. The element of surprise plays an important role here. Many men assume attraction is displayed through obvious flirting or physical touch, but psychology reveals that it often starts much earlier with something as simple as a hello. A woman who's interested may greet you with unusual enthusiasm compared to others, or she may greet you with nervous laughter, indicating heightened arousal. This greeting might not match what you'd expect. Sometimes it's louder, sometimes it's softer, sometimes it carries a pause before she speaks. But the shift from her baseline behavior is the key to decoding her attraction. Paying attention to how her greeting differs from how she interacts with everyone else can give you insight no words could. Before moving on, make sure to subscribe for more psychology secrets and relationship insights you won't want to miss. According to social psychology, attraction alters communication patterns at both conscious and subconscious level. When a woman greets a man she's drawn to, she may instinctively choose warmer words, elongate vowels in her speech, or even raise the pitch of her voice slightly. These subtle vocal shifts signal emotional engagement and are often processed unconsciously by men who may feel pulled in without knowing why. This is a part of the science of vocal attraction, where a simple hi can feel dramatically different depending on emotional undertones. Recognizing these changes allows you to separate polite greetings from those charged with genuine interest. Body language experts emphasize that greetings go beyond spoken words. If a woman greets you while her body is angled fully toward you, feet pointed in your direction, chin and arms relaxed rather than crossed. These are positive signs of openness and attraction. Contrast this with a neutral or distant greeting where she barely looks up, gives a quick nod, or maintains close-up body posture. The difference is subtle but powerful. Over time, becoming skilled at reading these signals can prevent confusion, reduce misinterpretation, and give you clarity about her true feelings. Eye contact during greetings is one of the most telling indicators. When a woman is attracted, she tends to hold eye contact a little longer than normal, often with a sparkle or dilation of the pupils caused by emotional arousal. Psychology research consistently demonstrates that extended eye contact activates bonding responses in the brain, increasing feelings of connection and attraction. If her greeting is accompanied by a lingering gaze or repeated glances, it's a strong subconscious signal that she views you as more than just a casual acquaintance. Another overlooked factor is the timing of her greeting. If a woman notices you enter a room and greets you almost immediately, it may indicate anticipation or eagerness. Conversely, if she waits until after you notice her before offering a greeting, it may be more polite than personal. The psychology behind immediacy suggests that when someone values your presence, they prioritize acknowledging you quickly. Attraction amplifies this, making her greeting not only faster but also more expressive. Recognizing this small but consistent behavior can help you distinguish genuine interest from friendly courtesy. Greetings that involve touch are particularly revealing. While not every culture encourages touch during greetings, when a woman who's attracted to you adds a light touch on the arm, shoulder, or back, it's often a subconscious attempt to create physical connection. Psychology explains this through the concept of proxemics, the study of personal space. If she's willing to break normal boundaries during a greeting, it signals comfort, trust, and potential attraction. The context matters, of course, but when combined with other cues, a touch can transform a simple greeting into a clear declaration of interest. The context of group settings also reveals powerful clues. If a woman greets you differently in a crowd than she does privately, it may expose hidden attraction. For example, she may go out of her way to make her greeting stand out when others are around, using playful teasing or exaggerated enthusiasm to draw your attention. On the other hand, she may greet you more softly and intimately when no one is watching, saving a different side of herself just for you. Psychology teaches us that this duality reflects her attempt to manage social dynamics while is still signaling her feelings. A fascinating psychological factor in greetings is mirroring behavior. When a woman is attracted to a man, she may unconsciously mimic his gestures, tone, or energy during their initial interaction. If you greet her with a smile and she quickly mirrors it, it may not be coincidence. It's her brain's way of creating rapport. Mirroring has been shown to increase emotional connection and comfort. And when it appears consistently in greetings, it can serve as a strong subconscious indicator of interest. The warmth of a greeting often extends beyond words and gestures into emotional energy. When a woman greets you with genuine joy, her entire demeanor shifts. Her eyes brighten, her facial muscles soften, and her tone carries enthusiasm. Psychology explains this through the release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. Attraction increases dopamine responses, meaning her greeting becomes infused with excitement that feels natural and unforced. Recognizing this emotional authenticity can help you separate a surface level politeness from deep, genuine attraction. The element of nervousness is another revealing factor. While confidence is attractive, nervous excitement during greetings can actually be an indicator of genuine interest. A woman who stumbles slightly over her words, giggles unexpectedly, or fidgets with her hands during a greeting may be experiencing a heightened psychological arousal caused by attraction. Psychology shows that these nervous responses are difficult to fake consistently, making them reliable clues instead of dismissing them as awkwardness. Men who recognize these signals can see them as authentic expressions of hidden feelings. Psychologists also point out that a woman's greeting may shift depending on the depth of her attraction. At first, she may greet you more formally, but as attraction grows, her greetings may become increasingly playful, casual, or personalized. She may start using nicknames, inside jokes, or teasing comments specifically during greetings, which signify a shift from formality to intimacy. This progression reflects the psychological transition from acquaintance to someone she views as special. Observing how her greetings evolve over time provides valuable insight into her changing feelings. Digital communication has also changed how greetings reveal attraction. When a woman is drawn to someone, her online greetings, whether through text messages, voice notes, or social media comments, often carry extra effort. She may greet you first, add emojis that reflect excitement, or use elongated greetings such as "Hey" instead of a plain "Hi." While these may seem small, psychology shows that extra effort and communication often indicates emotional investment. Comparing her digital greetings with her in person once can help you see consistency and authenticity in her attraction. Cultural psychology reminds us that greetings vary around the world, but attraction tends to override cultural norms with subtle universal behaviors. Whether a culture typically uses handshakes, bows, kisses, or verbal greetings, women often amplify attraction signals within that framework. For instance, she may hold onto a handshake longer, lean in closer during a bow, or make eye contact during a cheek kiss. Understanding cultural context helps you avoid misinterpretation while still recognizing the universal signs of attraction hidden in greetings. Voice analysis is another psychological tool that reveals attraction in greetings. Research shows that when women are speaking to men they find attractive, they may unconsciously raise or lower their pitch to sound more appealing. Some studies suggest women raise their pitch to appear more useful and feminine, while others lower it slightly to add intimacy. If you notice her voice subtly shifting when she greets you compared to others, it may be an involuntary sign of attraction. The human brain picks up on these changes subconsciously, often making the greeting feel more engaging without you recognizing why. Attraction also influences the duration of a greeting. A quick, rushed greeting suggests politeness or obligation, while a longer greeting filled with pauses, laughter, or follow-up questions suggests she wants the interaction to continue. Psychology calls this conversational investment when someone extends a simple greeting into a mini conversation. It reveals that they value your presence and want more interaction. If a woman consistently turns greetings into extended moments of connection, it's a clear psychological sign that her attraction is influencing her behavior. Facial expressions during greetings carry immense psychological weight. A genuine smile, also known as a Duchenne smile, activates both the mouth and the eyes, creating warmth and authenticity. If a woman greets you with this kind of smile, it often means her happiness is real and connected to your presence. In contrast, polite or forced smiles engage only the mouth, lacking emotional depth. Being able to distinguish between these types of smiles gives you a powerful tool for reading attraction during greetings. Another psychological layer to greetings is exclusivity. If a woman greets everyone politely but reserves a different, more enthusiastic or personalized greeting just for you, it signals selective behavior influenced by attraction. This differentiation matters greatly. Attraction often drives individuals to treat the person they like differently, even if subtly, compared to the others and the same social environment. Observing how her greetings toward you stand out in group settings can reveal the depth of her interest. Evolutionary psychology provides a further insight into why greetings matter so much in attraction. Human beings are wired to assess potential partners quickly, and greetings serve as the first impression. For women, enhancing a greeting through eye contact, touch, tone, or enthusiasm can subconsciously signal fidelity, availability, and interest. For men, being able to decode these signals increases reproductive success by identifying genuine interest through subtle. These evolutionary dynamics explain why greetings often carry more weight and attraction than we consciously realize. Interestingly, attraction during greetings is often amplified by reciprocity. If you greet her with warmth and enthusiasm, psychologists suggest she is more likely to mirror and even enhance that energy if she is attracted. This creates a feedback loop where both parties escalate emotional connection through simple greetings. If she consistently responds to your greetings with evaluated positivity, it's a sign that her attraction isn't only present but also growing stronger. This video was just the beginning. Stay with us by subscribing. Humor and greetings is another powerful psychological sign. If a woman greets you with a joke, playful tease, or exaggerated tone, it reflects both comfort and interest. Humor releases endorphins, which increase feelings of bonding and attraction. By using humor and a greeting, she's subconsciously trying to create positive associations between your presence and feelings of joy. Men who recognize this can respond playfully, strengthening mutual attraction and creating memorable interactions. Contextual psychology shows that greetings become more meaningful when compared to her interactions with others. If she greets everyone in a professional or neutral way but changes her entire demeanor when greeting you, perhaps becoming woman louder or more animated. That contrast speaks volumes. Attraction often drives selective energy, and this energy is most noticeable when comparing greetings across different people. Being attentive to these subtle differences can reveal truths that words alone cannot. Consistency is another key factor. One enthusiastic greeting might be coincidence, but inconsistent warmth, excitement, or nervousness every time you meet suggests a pattern rooted in genuine attraction. Psychology emphasizes patterns over isolated events because attraction tends to influence behavior repeatedly. By observing not just one greeting, but a series of them over time, you can build a reliable picture of her true feelings. In summary, the psychology of greetings reveals far more than surface politeness. A woman's greeting can reflect attraction through her tone of voice, eye contact, body language, timing, and even the nervousness she displays. By paying attention to subtle differences and recurring patterns, you can uncover surprising signals of interest that most men overlook. Understanding these psychological secrets not only improves your ability to recognize attraction but also empowers you to respond with confidence, deepening your connections and avoiding unnecessary confusion in your interactions. Now that you know the psychology of how women greet men they're attracted to, watch closely next time. And don't forget to subscribe for more hidden attraction secrets. Thank you for watching. See you next time.